Welcome back to Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time, we're back here in Federation territory, putting down a rebellion being supported by the good folks at Those That Slither in the Dark. The real conspirators of this war, and why it's been as bloody as it is. So, to start this all off, we did a small campaign with Geralt, Byleth, and Leone to stop some slavers from doing their thing. So now, it's time to put this rebellion down and do it quickly.
Definitely. I'm eating way better than I was.
Before I do that, here's some support conversations that I had to cut out of the last part. For length's
I
sake.
spent most of my time moving from place to place, so I had to manage on my own. I just fling whatever I could get my hands on into a pot. Can't say any of it ever tasted too great.
Wow, I'm surprised you could even live like that. And you never stayed in an inn?
Sometimes, if one happened to be nearby.
Remember, Raphael, camping is for real, man. And women.
But I never really felt like the food there was any better.
Sounds like you were at all the wrong places then. Nothing fun about a bad meal, I always say. That's why I want my inn to be known far and wide.
Well, it's a shame that you and Dudu are on opposite sides with each other. You two would learn a lot. Especially in your case, Raphael, you'd learn how to cook like a master chef.
If I had to guess, it's because you think everything tastes good no matter what.
Hey now, I know the difference between regular old grub and the kind of stuff that gets your mouth watering. See, all the meat and fish we've got in the pantry is preserved.
And maybe you could teach him a thing or three if that happened.
Make's gonna have people hollering for more.
You think? But there are dishes from all over the world that use ingredients that are on the verge of going bad.
You sure that isn't because they don't have a choice?
I'm no expert, but I've heard it can make a nice cut of meat even more savory depending on how you prep it.
Huh. Maybe we can learn some more if we ask someone who's from one of those places.
Not to mention, there are other ways of preserving food, too.
You mean, besides dumping salt on everything?
I'm sure you know about smoking your food, right? Things will keep for even longer if you do that after you cure them.
Yeah, but I heard that makes meat all smoky and gross. Kinda defeats the point if you ask me.
I think it depends on how you do it and what kind of wood you use. Apparently it's really good if you do it right.
Wow, you sure know a lot about this stuff.
My mercenary days showed me more about the world than I could have ever imagined. I only really remember bits and pieces, though.
Come on, don't be so modest. I can't wait to get back in the kitchen with these new ideas you gave me. Hey, speaking of ideas, you want to help me think up some recipes with the stuff we've got here?
I'm not so sure me and cooking mix. But yeah, I wouldn't mind giving it a shot.
That's the spirit. I know we'll come up with some feast-worthy food if we just put our heads together.
Well, that was a good conversation. But before we get into battle, we got about at least 4 more. At least, nope. As for why I'm saving here at this point, this was supposed to be at the end. Now that that's done, here we are reopening back in here. But as you know, Thursday was the Tomodachi Life Focus Direct, and we have our release date. Tomodachi Life will be leading the charge on April 16th. We released on April 16th, Nintendo's first big release for the fiscal year. And from what they showed off, it's just, this is nice. I probably won't give it the time of day, but still, it's good to have. So come on, General Direct. 'Cause I'm really looking forward to seeing what you put forward. Another thing, in other Nintendo news, we also have a pretty big update for Splatoon 3, where health bars have been added to enemy combatants, both online and offline mode, and you also have something else. They'll have a kind of zoom rush, a new ability called, I think, like Splat Rush, where if you do a streak of splats, you'll get an extra boost to movement, attack power, all that good stuff. Basically, all the things you get for a kill streak when you're playing like a deathmatch match or a battle royale kind of game. This is neat because, as you've seen in some of those in the rack matches I've done for the channel, you've seen where I'm just not trying to complete the objective. I'm just going around trying to kill people. But personally, I think the one thing that's about to happen is, come Raiders or 4, if that's in the case, we're about to get a team deathmatch mode for the game to be the new ranked mode edition, because there hasn't been one since 2. And it's good to have variety every once in a while.
Very nice.
But what do you think about all of this? Let me know down in the comments, but please keep it civil down there.
This is quite fascinating.
That's what I'm doing on screen. This is something that's been long due, because being able to survive the survive these battles where they're throwing like level 70 enemies on every map means being able to have just more than one warrior gauge and have at least 6 uses of vulneraries is going to be necessary when we get into the end game.
A new power is now being mine. A new power is now being mine.
I ain't forget you, Ash. You are a good boy. There we go.
Hey, I'm getting better.
While the grand scheme plan is I'm going to be bringing Bernadetta into battle soon enough, I might be switching him out with Ash every once in a while, provided I know that there's a map with chests on hand. Because not having the keys can be a lot quicker and much appreciated. And also, if you're wondering where I got all the money to do all this, it's a mix of what I've done in battle and from daily scans of my amiibo collection, giving me extra money and resources to sell off. And speaking of the latter, let's go ahead and do some of those sales while I still can. No, not my arcane crystals. What can I... Nothing here.
Hope to see you again soon.
Oh well. You know I'm gonna get piled on with money with this battle today, so before we get into that, let's do another support conversation. This time, it's Bernie Bear's turn to talk.
Yeah, and watch your back out there, okay?
Hear you loud and clear, boss. Sure glad I got you in my corner.
Now then, just gotta... Oh. What are you hiding back there for, Bernadetta?
Who was that guy you were just talking to?
That? Just a merc buddy of mine, asking if I had any jobs for him.
Oh, he was a mercenary? But he looked like a bandit!
Hey, come on now. You shouldn't assume the guy's a common criminal just because he looks rough around the edges.
But, what about the way he talked? Oh, so scary.
You'd sound like that too if you'd been a merc your whole life. Most of these guys didn't have a mom teaching them how to sound nice and proper like I did.
I see. I guess I don't really know you that well, but are all your friends like that? Is that too nosy? That's really nosy, huh?
I mean, not all of them. But now that I think about it, it's kind of impossible to avoid in that line of work. Guess that means you won't be signing up for merc jobs anytime soon, huh?
Obviously not! No way, not happening! Even if I wasn't as shy as I am, I'd never be able to handle all those scary people at once!
That sounds like your anxiety talking. You'd see there's nothing to be afraid
Shera has a
of,
good point,
just give
Bernie.
them a fair
Not
shot.
every mercenary is like
And hey,
Gambino.
Isn't basing your opinion of strangers on their appearance just gonna make you feel worse?
Well, what else am I supposed to base my opinion on?
Just spend some time with them. If you ask me, the best place to judge someone's character is either on the battlefield or over the dinner table.
I already told you I can't! Not me! Nope! Please, I need you to understand!
Oh, we gotta pull the band-aid off.
I really don't get it. Is his appearance the only thing that's making you distrust him? There are plenty of guys out there who look just like that but have a heart of solid gold. Nicest folks you'll ever meet. At the same token, there are some real horrible people who cover it up with niceties and honeyed words. The kind of people who prey on others. My point is, judging a book by its cover will only get you in trouble. Trust me, you can't always tell who's good and who's bad from looks alone.
Why are you trying to scare me? Nobody's tricking the iron heart of Bernie. Not today, not ever. Well, probably. Maybe. I'll be fine, I swear.
Count Varley, this is why you don't survive this war, regardless of which version you show up in. Because of what you did to your daughter.
Yuri's still not back yet? It's been 5 days. What's this? A letter. Not like him to leave his stuff lying around. I wonder if it says anything about where he went. Well, it's just sitting there. Can't hurt to take a peek, right? Are you well? Eating enough? I worry about you all the time. Thank you for sending money always. I want to see you soon. Huh. Is this letter for Yuri? It's got a different name on it.
Ninja.
Having fun?
Yuri! Wow, you really snuck up on me. When did you get back?
Just now. More importantly, why are you snooping through things that don't belong to you? Choose your next words carefully if you don't want them to be your last.
I'm sorry. It was just sitting
Nah,
out in the
these are
open,
usually things you
so
need
I
to
thought it'd
ask
be
before
okay
you
if I read it.
you look.
I was worried you weren't coming back.
Never mind. I can't imagine you'd have a reason to pry into my affairs. I suppose this is what I get for taking off without telling anyone. And for being so careless.
Yeah,
Honestly, the
I thought
support
you'd be the
conversation
last
could have
person
ended
to leave
there.
Something like this behind. You must have left in a hurry.
You could say that.
Was it because of the letter? I assume it's from someone in your family. Maybe a little brother or sister?
My mother, actually. She doesn't really have a way with words, I know. She's always been prone to illness, but lately her condition has grown worse. I try to visit whenever she asks to see me. Obviously, there are times when I can't go, but I have to take all the time I can get, right? I never know which visit will be my final chance to see her.
I understand. Once someone's gone, they're gone. But wait, the name on that letter, is that your real name? So Yuri's an alias and you're really
No need to say it. And yes.
One that doesn't know or be is in on the ruse.
Fair point. It's a nice name though. Why hide it?
In my line of work, it pays to have more than a few names. And don't go telling anyone about this. You won't like to find out what happens if you do.
I won't, promise. And if I do slip up, you're free to do your worst. In any case, I am sorry for prying. And for what it's worth, I hope your mom gets better soon.
If it were easy to cure, then we wouldn't even be talking about it. But I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Okay, we just got one more to go. And that's with Lindhardt.
So in the end, it seems we're no closer to unveiling the truth about your powers.
You can say that again. At this rate, the war will be over and done with by the time we make any headway.
That would admittedly be cause for celebration, at least. Your power, like that of a crest, is undoubtedly meant to be wielded as an instrument of war. And as the tides of battle recede, your chances of encountering a life or death situation grow slimmer and slimmer. Therefore, you'll be forced to use your power less and less often. And that's probably for the best.
Oh, Lindhardt,
The less reason to
if you
unleash
only
this on the
knew
world,
what
the
Shera's powers and the origins
You know,
behind
they say
them,
even a hero's relic,
you'd
wielded by
wet
its
yourself in
corresponding
glee
crest-bearer, will still
and
change
in
a portion
fear.
of that person's life. It's reasonable to suspect your power could have a similar impact on both your body and mind.
Hey, you're starting to scare me.
Same thing would probably also happen with Hanuman.
Honestly, I was just planning on going back to being a regular old mercenary after the war ends. Can't really imagine life without a blade in my hand, you know?
I should have guessed. I imagine your expert services will be in high demand even once
So
the
would this
conflict
be
is
like a
over.
prestige thing?
In fact, the king himself seemed keen on asking you to settle down somewhere to support his rule.
Really? Not that I'm not flattered, of course, but
I have the
putting
gut
down
feeling that
roots isn't
if
really
you're
my
playing
thing.
with the Black Eagles, they
No,
changed
I
that to
suppose
the
not.
Empress or to Queen.
Though I have to admit, it would put my mind at ease to have you by my side once this is all over.
You want me by your side? Would you care to elaborate on that?
Consider the possibilities. A seemingly unarmed attendant who's able to produce a sword in the blink of an eye. It would be a great crime deterrent, don't you think? You'd prove quite handy on my travels.
You should really pick your words more carefully, Lindhardt.
Really have to think that
the wrong
through.
idea there.
It's a good thing this game does not use the lip
Perhaps
system
that
from
idea
Sakura
is
Wars.
exactly what I intended.
Hold on, what?
Oh, well, look at the time. It seems I've forgotten an urgent matter I need to attend to. Bye for now.
Get your fruity booty back here.
Wait, Lindhardt, come back.
I have a feeling that both those A rings that we gotta build up there, they're gonna be filled by the end of the chapter. But as for Byleth, ooh, I still got a lot to go through. Alright. Time for the real meat of this part. We're here in Ordelia territory, and it's time to bring it to the rebels. So for this battle, we just gotta it's just another kill the bosses kind of story. But I do need to switch out because, as you know, got Byleth do one company, Claude and Hilda do another, and then Shera does her own. So who to put in? Okay, Lindhardt.
I'm going to doze off. I just know it.
Petra.
I fight for my land of home.
And Bernie. Alright, we got our squad. Let's head out into the thick of it.
I don't want to get left behind.
Right. Bernie, you're with Petra. Lindhardt, you're with me.
I'm gonna help, okay?
Oh, if I must. This should be...
And while I'm stuck hiding in my room.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, so this is just basically...
I mustn't bring shame upon my good name.
Understood. So let's go ahead and get it. Because I'm about to show you just why you picked the wrong side. Whoop. Alright, 2 down, 4 to go.
Begin. The sky spirit
And I'm gonna
watches
send
over me.
you, Shera, to the next one.
Not a problem.
Give him, Petra!
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Drop your guard.
More bitter than blackest coffee.
I have finished with great success.
I was gonna push Petra towards the thieves, but still, it ultimately really doesn't matter which one, who you put down first. Ooh, and I see there's a thief running around. Do I have people to go after? Yes, I do, because this one ain't.
Not a problem.
Got him.
Begin. The sky spirit watches over me.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Oh no, where you going?
It's nap time.
The enemy stronghold will
Oh crap. Froze me up. And as you can see here, I've remembered how to switch characters when you have an adjacent on there. Here. This was something easily set up in the original Fire Emblem Warriors, but now, but I genuinely forgot that it was here in Three Hopes. You want to use this when one of your enemies is on low health, or B, you have a weapons advantage against a certain enemy.
I'm getting stronger.
Oh, I see you. And you will have nothing to say.
Let's get started.
Oh, wait. What's about to happen? They just summon... Oh, no. They just do orbital magic attacks. You asked for this. Well, I hope you can get there quickly, because I gotta take down another guy. Ooh. Okay, Petra, heal.
I was lacking caution.
We can ill afford defeat here.
I wish I could just flee and avoid all of this fighting.
Lindhardt, it is warming to my heart to see you try.
My turn?
You shall pay for this, you hear?
They appear to lack rigorous discipline.
I got one of our friends!
World ain't gonna die just because I missed this one.
I won't give in.
I'll face my comrades after this.
Like this dude?
A feeble and ultimately futile resistance.
All done. What is the next
Okay.
order?
Alright, Petra,
Begin.
put you towards this guy.
The Sky Spirit. What?
Alright then.
Stronghold secured.
You won't be keeping it for long.
You got my back? Let's do this, yes?
I'm gonna follow your lead.
Alright, who's next? Well, that's because he jumped into this battle.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Alright, make sure the bow knife down so we can take it back.
dude.
That was brilliant fighting, but I will not be outdone. Begin. The Sky Spirit watches. Stronghold will be ours.
Let's link up.
Let's do this, yes?
I'm gonna follow your lead. I got you now. Don't mind if I do.
All right, then.
Is it my turn?
Alright, Bernie, let's do it. Ooh, nice shot, Bethra. Repo.
For Bridget, I.
Alright, there's another.
Wait,
Good job, Bernie.
I did it, everybody!
Now let's get you over to take down this next stronghold or the next boss. And I see there is the connecting right here. So let's do the thing. Yeah, here I am expecting to put everyone here into bow knife. I think I'm gonna keep Bernadetta as just a sniper because her on foot seems to be just. I'll probably keep her and Shamir as snipers, and Ignatz and Ash as bow knights.
Pretty good, huh?
Alright,
Not a problem.
let's bring this on home.
I've got this.
I will do this. No one is matching us.
I think this is gonna work!
Right, roll out.
That was good! But I'm not patting myself in the back for the win or anything.
Nice one.
I am with you.
Okay. Really should stop looking at these Wyvern Lords as just right pickings. They can still summon tornadoes.
All this work makes me want to take a break. Let's team up.
No one is matching us.
Maybe my weakness.
I think this is gonna work.
That don't mean I can't light you up regardless. Did it. And victory is ours.
Whew, I'm alive, which means I can finally go home.
But don't rest on your laurels too much, Bernie, because next time we're sending you back into the fray. Because you are too good to just leave around just staying in your room all day.
I won't let myself stop here.
And I definitely gotta get those abilities up because Dragon Shot really kind of came in clutch in today.
We've dealt with bandits before, but this is worse than anything I could have imagined.
Indeed. The damage done to the larger towns was upsetting enough, but the horrors unleashed upon some of the villages borders on the unspeakable.
We saw entire fields trampled and destroyed. Whole villages burned to their foundations.
Attacking innocent civilians like that. It's inhuman.
How could anyone be so cruel? To torment people like this and then walk away laughing. It's horrible.
I'm convinced that those who slither in the dark are behind this, pulling the strings. It makes perfect sense, seeing as they already know Ordelia territory so well.
What do you mean?
Many years ago, the Empire accused House Ordelia of participating in the Hrim Rebellion. This was just an excuse to begin meddling in our affairs. During that time, they sent a group of strange mages into Ordelia territory. Everything about them felt wrong, from the way they looked to the powers they possessed. It was clear they weren't regular people.
Are you saying they were really those who slither in the dark?
I believe so, now that I look back on it, though it's not exactly a memory I care to relive.
And now they've wormed their way into Ordelia and Hrim territories again. This is just a guess, but their base of operations could be somewhere near here. Do you remember ever having lived in this area?
Yeah. My mom and I spent a few years in a mountain village somewhere in Ordelia territory. But she wasn't born there, and I don't know where she lived before that.
There could be a connection there. Or maybe it's nothing. Either way, dealing with them needs to be our top priority. We gave them this opening. They never would have been able to take advantage of us like this if we hadn't been at war. Just another reason why we have to end this conflict as quickly as possible. We have to ensure nothing
until
like
then,
this
folks,
ever happens again.
thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw. And I'll see you